Hello and welcome to my workshop. This is the Almond Bank workshop, which you've obviously been watching some of my videos, so you'll know roughly what it looks like. But recently I just had a request to do a quick tour around, just to show what there is and why it's here, and my opinions of why I've set it all up. Now what I'll do, I'll just show you what the things are, and then we'll come back and go in more detail later on. Starting off with the centre island, the heart of the workshop. Bench system is here, my sewing system's here, my routing system's here, everything is around here. Then down this side here, I've got my chop saw area, made like this so that I can get maximum cuts on a chop saw. But also this then enables me to have a lot of storage space underneath, which houses tools and materials. Also then on the walls, it has a deep bench so that I can keep things clear of the working area. Up this end I've got my horizontal drill press hidden away in that box there. Then we come to the bandsaw, which is on wheels, so I can manoeuvre it around, but it's in this position I can get pretty much maximum use out of that. Moving around, my fire. Then here under the dust cloths I've got my grinding station. Just a basic 6-inch grindstone. But it's got my sharpening jigs on both sides for convenience. In here I have a toilet. Wow. A latrine in the workshop. This lamp station, mobile. We'll come back to it later. And then I've got the drilling station with everything here I need. Cleaning area, sink, such things as you'd expect. And then here, my sanding station, another item that's mobile. Why? I'll explain that in a bit. Okay, so in general, that is the layout of the workshop. I've got stairs over there, which take you to the upper floor, which again is set up as just another type of workshop, just smaller. I've got my scroll saw set up there for finer work. I've got a more delicate area for the same finer work. Come on to that in a minute. Right, let's go back over it in more detail. The heart of the workshop is this centre island. It starts life as a saw table. This section is the saw table. It is a panel saw table because I do a lot of panel work and I needed facility of that. When you're doing big panels, this is not enough. The saw table comes with a fold away outfeed table there and a fold away outfeed table there. Flimsy little things. They do the job, but they do the job only just. I like to have things conveniently solid. So I build this. Always a big outfeed on the back. If you look in the history of my channel, you'll see previous centre islands, which I've always had a centre island in here. I've evolved around the saw table, and they've always had, even though they've been different layout, they've always had a big surface there. Now with this one, what I did when I incorporated this table was I also incorporated the UJK cast iron router top, which is perfect because again I've got all this space to work from. And here then I have the entire routering functions. I've got all my bits, I've got my routers, I've got everything under and in this. Then as we move round, here where I have the vice, and I've got the bench dogs and set up. This is where I've got my hands-on bench set up. This is where I do my chiselling, my sawing, my planing, and everything is done from here. And a lot of setups and such things like that as well. So this is the bench. The vice is incorporated into a full flat faceplate so that no matter what size item I put in here, I've got support. I can bring support from this side by pushing the bench dogs down. I can clamp and support bigger items. I can support right the way across. I've got the same on this side. So plenty of. I can then, with the run down here, holes for the bench dogs, I can clamp various different sizes. But I've also then got the vertical clamp system, which is this, which I onto a joist, and I can then just clamp down anything to my worktop to work on. So all that is here set out and convenient. So I have dust extraction here, which hooks in there from over there. Keeping the bench top clear, I can have my sanding gear unplugged in there and I can be sanding away. Now the panel saw setup is much reduced from factory requirements or factory recommendations. For first example is that this setup as it stands now static should be here, balanced down. I didn't want that. Awkwardness. And because of it, I've lost a couple of 100 mil of flow. But it still does like 1300. So because it still does 1300, I've got plenty of, I can get a board in. So I've no problem. If for any reason I needed to be beyond that for a big job, I can, with just 2 bolts here, slide it back to where it was and clamp it out, giving me back maximum movement. But I don't think I need it. Secondly, it has a setup to go on here. A large setup with all the clamps, all the jigs and everything, which I slide up and put away because I don't need them as a general. This is enough for me as general. When I'm doing a lot of board work, if I bring a few sheets in and I'm say making some kitchen units or something like that, and I know I've got a good cutting list, I'll set it up, run everything through and then take it back down again. The facility is there to use when I need it, but it's not in the way. That is me. I need this space. The cutting setup itself is quite simple. I have a slide off rip fence block, which is this, a big cast iron lump, and it is heavy, and it just literally slides on there, nice and easy. And after that, that's now locked, that won't move. And after that, above my head, nice and convenient, I've got this, which just slides on and locks. And I can do it the other way, if I want panel work. And it's there. And when everything is locked, we don't get movement. Now then, one advantage to this is when you are normally ripping down some wood, to stop it binding, you don't want that in line with this. But with this saw, you can move it back out of the way, so that it's just in line and lock it. Then when your wood's passing through, it clears the rip fence before it hits the blade, so you're not getting kickback on it. It's down, it is cleared away, and I have a big workspace to use, which is what I like. I like the clearness of the surface. I do have a riving knife that goes onto this. Again, it's very quick and easy to put on. This has a scoring blade, so when I'm doing laminates, I can score it first as well. So it's a very convenient tool. And you'll see here I've incorporated a remote foot trigger for the dust extractor. That goes through to the other side and opens and closes a blast gate to allow me to use the dust extraction without climbing over the back there to get it. In the front here, I've incorporated 2 drawers. This one, which houses everything I need for the saw. See, all the sticks and sticks, gauges, everything that's needed for the saw table is in that one or in this one, which you'll see. Everything just slides in, stored out of the way. I just know where they all are, so it is conveniently easy for me to get them. But I'll just run you through setting this up, ready for doing some panel cutting, and watch how simple it is. Right, I also have this here as well, that can go on, that goes into there, should I want it, and I can extend this end straight on and right a long way. This piece I never use. I never need it. If I had a workshop big enough for it all, I guess I might do. But this is the setup I need, and this is the setup I've got. Okay, a couple of points on this. Firstly, here we've got our 90 stop. This is calibrated and adjustable yourself when you first get the table to set it up. And that then, when you're in here, will give you this 90 stop. The calibrations here are from the saw blade when you set it. Now what I did when I first got it was I set it all up accurate, and then in the head of this I drilled a hole straight through the body, there and there. You see I've got one there. That then shows me, once I line that up and I lock this up, I know that calibration will be correct with my saw blade. So this is accurate now. Now this stop also comes with a fine adjuster. So when you're cutting wood, if you want to get the other side of the pencil line that you're on, it's easier to do it. Simple as that. And now there you go, as you can see, with this setup, as you can picture, I can get large pieces through here without any problem at all. And when you're using this, it becomes clear why this is removable. Now you have a clear space. I have an insert that I can put into there to fill it back up again down in the box. But it enables me now to be clear. Once in this setup, what I've got, as you'll see from this tape measure, without disbelief, there I have got 1800. And if I want to go that way, I've got 2 meters. Now obviously if I was to go to the extreme and say right, I've got a 240 board and I want to get a 220 board, I can't do it here. This won't do it. Because it's taking off and I've only got 2 meters that way. I've got 1600 that way. So it has its limits, but really, them are extreme limits. This setup, unlike what you get on the lighter, more DIY types of sliding tables, Axminster do one, that goes onto a joiner's table. It has a sliding setup. It's about 400. It doesn't have any support underneath. And because of that, unlike this, that has the support underneath, you can put any weight you want on this and it is not going to move. And if you've already seen, this swinging arm is never in the way. Even when I've not got this set up, it's just never in the way. It folds out the way so discreetly, you never know it's there. But right out to its maximum reach out here, you see, there is no problem. It is fully supported with that bar. You've got to have it if you're going to do big boards. You need it. Any movement here, you're not getting a square 90 cut. You're going to be getting an off cut. It's not what you want. So, if you're going for panel work, get something with a big, meaty support arm. Now this is incorporated into it as well, which helps hold everything in. It slides into it and locks your board down. Then you've got a mitre fence, which also goes onto it, which sets there like this. Set any angle again if you want it, and takes your work down to the top, so it holds it still. That's for general joinery type work. On this, we have this as a mitre. If you want to send it somewhere else, we adjust it and we send it. Calibrated on here, you set what you want, you lock it off. So there you have the main part of the centre island. The other safety feature on this is it gives you a switch at this side. So if you're working here, you don't have to go all the way back down here to turn it off. You've got it there. And you release it to come back on again. But at the other end is just as important and gets used just as much, the routering station.